Well, welcome back to the Wildwood Test Kitchen. We're just in time for dessert. We're going to make a sweet pizza. For this pizza, what we're going to do is we're just going to roll out a dough, just like we've done all along. Bang it out like we do. And we're going to pre-bake this dough a little bit. Before we pre-bake it, we're going to actually go on top with a little melted butter and sugar. Once it comes out of the oven, we're going to go down with some mascarpone cheese that we're going to blend up with a little honey. And then we've got the most amazing pears. These are pears that were canned by my cousin, Rebecca. And she put them up with a little bit of cinnamon, so they're so sweet, and little cinnamon on the back end. They're amazing. And if you guys have not had a sweet pizza, my God, you got to do one. We're going to be doing a whole series on sweet pizzas because there's so many crazy varieties. Pizza peel ready to go. Dough, we're making this one a little thicker because it's going to be a little bit heavier. We want a little more structure on it. I'm going to go down with a little bit of melted butter first. Not too much, just enough to get a little something for the sugar to stick and bind to. We're using these silicone basters these days in our test kitchen because they clean up so nice and they hold up to temperature and all the different abuses that we put them through at the test kitchen. We're going to go with a little bit of sugar, not too much, just a little something. And the sugar, what this is going to do, this is going to caramelize right now in the oven and add another little dimension to the pizza. So we're just going to bake this off. We're going to half bake it right now, and then we're going to finish cooking it. So we're going to let that bake, and it'll take maybe 40 seconds, 50 seconds. While that's baking, we're going to take our mascarpone cheese, just a little bit, a couple tablespoons here. We're going to come down with some clover honey from my dad's garden. A little more clover honey. Excellent. There's a lot of variations to the sweet pizza. Some of them we're doing with Nutella, but just blend it up together. Let's go check on our dough because it's probably pretty much ready to go. Yeah, you can see that it's pretty much baked a little bit. Beautiful. You can see we got a little bit of bubbling going on there. So we're going to spread our mascarpone cheese on here. Awesome. We're going to come down with some pears. These are the pears. Amazing flavor that they have. Just get them around there. Nice and even. A little bit of the gorgonzola. This is going to add a nice little balance to the sweetness of it. Bring in a little salty tanginess and add a really gourmet level to your pizzas. We'll come down with a little bit of these pine nuts. These are raw. These are untoasted because the oven's so hot right now. They're going to toast up on the pizza. Excellent. Right back in the oven. Let it sit for another minute or two. And I can hear it's already starting to go off in there. While that's getting ready, we're going to go ahead and get our pizza peel ready. Our pan. Dessert pizzas are better done at a little bit of a lower temperature than your normal pizzas. With that said, I'm talking about 600, 650 max. 700, 800, you don't want that for a dessert pizza. You don't want burnt sugar taste on your pizza. Pine nuts are starting to roast on there. It's looking really good. If you guys could stick your head in here, it's just amazing. All right, we're good to go. Beautiful. Again, we got good crunch cutting through this. You got the good blistering on your pine nuts. It's pretty much how you want it. you go, dessert pizza. Enjoy. Let me try. I'll have to taste and see how this is. I don't want to send anything out without tasting it. Wow. The balance of the sweetness of the pears with the cinnamon and the gorgonzola, this works really well. Thanks for joining us for dessert pizza. I'm sure that your pizzas are going to be as delicious as this.